is the message that you want to get to your fans more than anything? If there's a message that you want to get to your fans, can you use this? What is the message? All right. It's me, everybody. Josh here. Hope Paranormal. It's late. It's for me. Well, I don't know if it's late for me, but it's late, and it's about 1:30 p.m. And for the last, I don't know, week and a half, I've had this nagging feeling that I haven't really been able to. Well, I know what it's about, but I've just been kind of ignoring it. It's about this rapper, XXX Tentacion, Jahsey Onfroy. He was gunned down in an apparent robbery in Deerfield Beach, which is about 30 minutes south of me. When it happened, I didn't know who he was. I know there's a lot of YouTube rappers out there. I know there's a lot of rappers, YouTube sensations that, you know, have gotten big. And so when I saw that this is who this was, a rapper, I started to listen to his music and look at and see what was going on, and there was some things that he was talking about that were about trying to get on the right path. So anyway, I was thinking of doing a session. I just got my box back from Steve, from having it redone, Steve Huff. And then I saw that Steve did a session, which doesn't really matter, but he did such a great session, and got a hold of him, and it went crazy viral. And then all of a sudden, all these other people started doing videos because I think they saw how fast it got picked up, Steve's video. Anyway, so that kind of deterred me from even doing a session. There were a couple things that were mentioned in Steve's follow-up session that he did, and it said, when do I get to talk to Nikki? Well, I don't know. I don't know if he had a Nikki in his life. I'm not saying he's talking about my Nikki, but it was very interesting. I had a couple moments where I was at my desk not thinking about something completely different, and I had the thoughts of this kid popping in. I heard some of these other sessions, and it seemed like a lot of the responses I couldn't hear. It felt like these people weren't tagging them correctly, or that they weren't slowing them down so that we can hear them. It sounded like there was some conflicting answers in whether he had crossed over or not, and I'm not going to claim that I'm going to help him cross over. That's not what I'm here to do. I just need to put this to bed for me, and I'm going to document it, and I was sharing my thoughts with it. I just watched another interview of his, and I happened to relate very much to a lot of the things that he said. I asked my guides last night about this, about whether I should even try and contact him, and I couldn't really understand what they were saying, so I'll play that for you right now.
I'm asking now, if his guides or spirits, if XXX Tentacion, Jahsey Onfroy, is in need of any assistance or help, or has been trying to come through in any way. I'm asking.
Now I've sat down, I've briefly meditated, and I'm gonna see with just the Wonder Box, or I'm sorry, the Soul Speaker, and my DR60. I apologize for the glare, but I thought it was kind of cool, and I really didn't want to mess with it anymore. It was getting late, and who knows, maybe Spirit can use it. Alright, so I'm gonna use the SCD2 here for a few moments and see what happens. If it gets quiet, that's fine. I'm asking for my guides, Michael, Bob, and Chris. I'm asking for them to help and assist. I'm looking to reach Jahsey Onfroy, known as XXX Tentacion. I don't know if this will work. I don't know if he'll want to communicate. I don't even know if he needs to. He's been reached by so many other people. Is that you, X? I'm just asking for X. I'm not asking for any outside spirits here at all, other than just my guides. Jahsey Onfroy, who was shot about 30 minutes south of here in Deerfield Beach. Yeah.
Come on, kid.
I felt the nagging, the tugging feeling about him. Did he want to talk to me for some weird reason? I'm going to connect with him mentally, intuitively.
Tell me your story.
I'm just focusing now. I'm seeing at the door, Jahsey Onfroy. I feel like I see him, but I also feel like I see two others with him.
Yeah. You stay.
Okay? I almost feel like these are two spirits that want to be around him or something. Jahsey Onfroy, X, I'll just call you X. Have you crossed over? Are you into the light? Are you into the light, X?
Bring me a leaf. That's why I went over that first.
If you have found the light, please say so. Is there anything that you'd like to say? I can understand it. I can relate to a lot of the things that you spoke about in your last little video to your fans about being in a room full of people and feeling alone, wearing your heart on your sleeve and being an emotional being. You have a feeling you were being what? I know that you were talking about love being the focus, and that's what we talk about, and that's fantastic. Alright. Let me ask you through here. Alright. I'm going to ask now for my guides and approved spirits, is Jahsey Onfroy available to be here? Okay, let's see. It may be loud. I might have to adjust the settings. We'll see.
I'm going to ask now for my guide and spirit is Jahsey Onfroy available to be here.
Okay. Yelling, I don't know. I'm just going to ask, can you tell me who that was speaking just right now? I'm going to get up and play those two a little closer to the camera just to make sure I'm getting them here.
I'm going to ask now for my guide and spirit is Jahsey Onfroy available to be here.
Okay.
Can you tell me who that was speaking just right now?
Alright, so being that I'm not making sense of what you're saying through the recorder, there may need to be a follow-up to it. There may be you telling me, no, he's not here, and you're talking to us only, or whatever. I don't know. So just a one-word answer. Let's see if I can just get you to say a one-word answer. The one yes or no would be very helpful for me, where I won't continue on if I don't need to. So let me just ask you right now, okay? Does Jahsey Onfroy, XXX Tentacion, need any kind of help in any way? Yes or no? Of course, I can't get a simple answer.
Jahsey Onfroy, XXX Tentacion, any kind of help in any way? Yes or no?
Could be the settings. Let's see.
Back. Up. Back. Up. Are people in fact have this?
Are my guides still here with me? Michael, Chris, Bob, all right. I feel like I want to shut the box down here for a minute, because I just feel like I really wanted to get back to the DR60 again. And I feel like there's some direct answers that can come from there. See something for 1 second. Stand over here. All right. Are my guides or approved spirits, are you guys done for the night and helping? That's interesting.
Are my guides or approved spirits, are you guys done for the night and helping?
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna do one more thing. One more thing. All right. I'm gonna try one more time. When I was connecting with Jahsey, I felt like there was an initial communication, but I don't know if he was just quiet or I was just trying to establish that connection on my own there. Is there anything else that needs to be said? I'm only going to go a couple minutes with this. All right. I'm going to shut this off again. And I'm going to go ahead and try one more time or a couple times here. I'm trying to reach my guides to help me understand if Jahsey Onfroy needs any help. And I'm asking specifically so that we can put this to bed or help this person if he does. If he doesn't, then he's fine. And we're okay with that. So, I don't know why it needed to be asked. Does the person known as Jahsey Onfroy, XXX Tentacion, need any kind of assistance in any way? Yes or no? Okay.
This is a person known as Jahsey Onfroy, XXX Tentacion. Need any kind of assistance in any way? Yes or no?
Okay, so that sounded like something else.
This is a person known as Jahsey Onfroy, XXX Tentacion. Need any kind of assistance in any way? Yes or no?
Hurt. Hurt? Who just said hurt?
Just said hurt. Just said hurt.
Okay. I hate when I'm off, but I need to just roll with it for a minute. I've been off many times as I'm listening and hearing the wrong thing. Go back and listen and I hear something completely different. And that's what this work does. It's completely humbling all the time. It really is. Is Jahsey here with us? I mean, it takes a couple seconds. Definitely not the way my guides use it.
Is Jahsey here with us?
What?
Is Jahsey here with us?
Sounds like he's saying yes or something. Alright. Well, it is getting late and I feel my energy is dropping. So I don't want to rush through this, or I don't want to assume something. I feel like there's been some kind of connection here. If there is any help that you need, or Jahsey needs X needs, then I am all about wanting to help him, or anyone else that needs that kind of help. But I need to review this and listen to make sure that I'm hearing what I'm hearing or what. So I'm going to just say right now that if you do need any help, or if there is anyone that needs help, and that includes X here, to start praying and asking for a connection with God. Well, alright. Shut this down. Thank you all. Alright. So this is the second part of this, the final part of this, as far as I can tell. I did a session last night, you just watched it. There were answers that definitely sounded like him, sounded like X. Others sounded like my guides, others could have been other spirits. But It's still light out, it's early, I'm not as tired, and I'm going to try to do something. I did this with Tupac, I've done this with others, this technique, and it's Steve Huff did it. It's his technique pretty much, but I have an interview of XXX Tentacion here that I'm going to use. I'm going to reverse it, so I'm going to play it normally, and then I'm going to hit the reverse pedal, which will cycle his words, his sound, his voice into this box, but reverse his words, causing it to be gibberish. Anything that comes through this box that's audible, it's a clear response, it will be spirit. Whether it will be him or not, I don't know. But we're using his voice to help, hopefully, inspire him, to kind of motivate him to be able to use his own voice. That's what it sounds like he wants to do. He's missing his voice, clearly. So I'm going to show you.
And it's always on my mind. I've really stopped looking for someone, unfortunately, because...
So now I'm going to hit the reverse pedal, and you're going to start hearing it come through reverse. Okay, so what I did was, it's in reverse, I just paused it. It's paused, so there's going to be a delay, but let's see if this works, I don't know. So XXX, Jahsey, which God is in your name. God is in your name, and I'm asking for you to be here. I'm going to connect with you intuitively again, as I did last night. Let's see, X, are you here? Okay. Alright, so last night I believe that you said that you're hurt. You're talking about a lot of hurt, that you're hurt, and that it happens so fast. Is that how you feel? Alright. Is that how you feel? What is the message that you want to get to your fans more than anything? If there's a message that you want to get to your fans, can you use this? What is the message? Can you use this? What is the message? Alright, so I'm asking Jahsey that you use this and that we are giving you a voice, helping you with the hurt. I want you, your fans want you to move on into the light, but you may have some unfinished business or some feelings. What is it that you feel that is unfinished, that you need to still do? Alright, this is a technique that works very well when it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't, and I may not be getting anything, but we're trying, and we're trying to give him the voice that he wants. Alright, I'm not going to do this again unless you say something like you need help of some kind. Alright, Jahsey, this is your opportunity. I've asked my guides to help facilitate this. The sun is going down, and the session will end soon, but I'm going to keep trying here with this, within this. What else would you, let me see here, hold on. Are you in an okay place? Okay. I'm also going to try the recorder, but this was with your voice. Alright. Who is the special person that you want to know that you love them? Alright. Any message for your parents or for your mom and dad? I don't know if this is working. This has worked before. I'm hoping it works again. I'm going to ask you a couple more, then we will try something else. Alright. If there's anything that I could do for you, Jahsey X, what would it be? When it's time for you to fully transition and cross over, do you fully believe in God? Alright, before I shut this down, I'm going to give you one last answer on this. Is there anything else as a final thing you want to say on the box? So, before I address my guides, I'll just ask, Jahsey X, are you here? Can you use this?
Jahsey X, are you here? Can you use this?
Camera's about to die. I'll ask for you again. Any final statements on this?
I'll ask for you again. Any final statements on this?
That's it.